Hello and welcome. That term artificial intelligence gets thrown around a lot, and honestly, it can sound pretty complicated. But what if we could break it down into something way simpler? Something like, say, a team of 3 helpers.
Okay, so let's run with that idea. Let's imagine that AI isn't just one big, mysterious thing. Instead, picture a team of 3 super smart helpers, and each one has a very specific job. We're going to meet this team, and I promise, by the end of this explainer, you'll have a super clear way to think about the main types of AI that you and your students are going to see.
All right, first up on the team, let's meet the predictor. This helper is basically a master guesser. Its special skill is making these incredibly smart guesses based on everything it's already learned from the past.
The official name for this is Predictive AI, and it is by far the most common type of AI we all use every single day. It's all about sifting through tons of past information to find patterns, so it can make a really good guess about what might happen next. And you've definitely seen the predictor in action. It's the magic behind YouTube knowing exactly what video you might want to watch next. It's how your email filters out junk mail. It's even in our weather apps. It's constantly looking at patterns to guess what's coming next.
So how do you bring this idea into your classroom? Well, the great news is you're probably already doing it. Anytime you play What Comes Next with a story or a song, or ask students to look at the clouds and guess tomorrow's weather, that's it. That's the core idea of predictive AI. You're teaching them to use what they know now to make a smart guess about the future.
Okay, so we have our smart guesser, the predictor. But what about an AI that doesn't just guess what's next, but actually makes something brand new? Well, for that, let's meet our second helper, the creator. This you've probably heard of. It's called Generative AI, and it's the engine behind tools like ChatGPT. It works by studying huge amounts of existing content. We're talking all the books, art, and music you can imagine, and it learns the patterns so well that it can generate completely new and original stuff on its own.
So if you've ever seen those incredible images that come from just a simple line of text, or you've asked a chatbot to write a silly poem, that is the creator at work. Its whole job is about making new things, not just analyzing old ones.
And this is where it gets really fun for the classroom. The creator is an amazing tool to help students get past that scary blank page feeling. You can use it as a brainstorming partner, a co-writer for a funny story, or even as a helper to explain a really tricky topic in a simple, fresh way.
All right, team member number 3. Our final helper is the most advanced of the bunch. This is the doer. This AI doesn't just guess or create, it actually takes action to get things done.
We call this Agentic AI. And you can think of this helper as not just having a brain, but having a brain with hands. You give it a goal, a big picture task, and it figures out all the steps needed and then actually carries them out, all on its own.
Now, this type of AI is still pretty new, but it's the technology that's going to power the real-deal personal assistants of the future. It's the how behind a self-driving car navigating a busy city, or a smart assistant that can book an entire family vacation for you after you just say, hey, plan a trip to the mountains. Since we can't really bring a doer into the classroom just yet, we can teach the thinking behind it. Activities like this help students grasp the core idea. It's all about planning, about breaking a big goal down into a series of smaller, actionable steps. And that's exactly how the doer operates.
So there you have it. We've met the whole AI team. The predictor, the creator, and the doer. Let's just bring them all together for a quick huddle so we can see how their jobs stack up side by side. This chart really makes it simple, doesn't it? The predictor's key skill is guessing, like suggesting a video. The creator's skill is creating, like writing a story from scratch. And the doer's skill is acting, like actually going and ordering those groceries. Guess, create, act. That's the team. And here's the most important takeaway. Once you get these 3 roles, the predictor, the creator, and the doer, you really have the key to understanding almost any AI system you're going to come across. It just demystifies the whole thing and turns it into a set of tools that we can understand and use.
So, we've met the team, and that leads to the really big question, right? What amazing things can this AI team help us and our students achieve? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into in our next explainer. Thanks so much for watching.